One of the greatest scams that have ever existed in northern Nigeria, and in my own opinion, possibly responsible for all these atrocities going on, is the concept of the Hausa-Fulanis. I've taken my time to talk about this, but I think it's high time to talk about this. You see, the concept of Hausa-Fulanis is nothing but a scam and a weapon for atrocity. Why do I say this? Looking at it now, generally speaking, you can't say you are Hausa-Fulani because other languages, we don't have that. We don't have Igbo Yoruba or Igbo Fulani, Igbo Hausa, Yoruba Fulani, or other minority tribes Fulani. But why is it a point of interest in regards to this Hausa Fulani concept? And people are normalizing this. And let me tell you one thing they do under the disguise of all this. The concept of Hausa-Fulani gives birth to people to actually claim originship or nationalities in places where they don't belong. Because let's put it straight. The Hausa man has his own culture and very proud of it. You hardly see a Hausa man claiming a culture that is not his or a state of origin that is not. Because all this thing is going to lead us to origin, indigenship and the rest of it. And same with the Fulanis. But it's just, should I say quite unfortunate that the Fulanis cannot claim indigenship in all parts of Nigeria. Even in some part of the north. They can't claim indigenship. They have some places they can claim indigenship. They have some places they can't claim indigenship. But when you marry the concept of Hausa-Fulanis, it now gives birth to even a Lebanese coming in to claim that he's a Nigerian. Even a Fulani from Senegal, Mali, Chad, Niger, or whatever, claiming indigenship to other parts. And this is what it does. Sincerely speaking. And as a result of that now, we have opened our borders and we have become so porous to accommodate people that cannot be accounted for. Under the disguise of Hausa Fulani. Because let's face it, when you tell me Hausa Fulani, what is the culture of this kind of human being? What is his own culture? Because just like I keep saying, the general point of convergence at the end of the day for a man that doesn't have culture is actually he uses Islam. He comes under the disguise of Islam and say that because they are all Muslims, they are now all one. And as a result of that, that has succeeded in creating so much havoc. So what am I generally trying to say? The fact is, everybody must choose where he belongs to. If you're a Hausa, we know where Hausas originate from. If you're a Fulani, we know some places where Fulanis originate from. And take it or leave it, you get to see a lot of them, a lot of the proponents, possibly, in my own opinion, if you are to dig it deep, I'm telling you, these people are not Nigerians. But at the end of the day, when you dig deeper, you get to see that these people are actually after nothing but just trying to conquer people and actually have a place of their own. And one of the excuses they keep giving is the fact that they have stayed in this place despite the fact that they are not resident, but they have stayed here for 80 years or they have stayed for 100 years. But the question I keep asking is, can a normal human being stays in a place for 80, 30, let's even say 40, 50, 30 years in a place without owning a land? Where is the land that the Fulanis have acquired in wherever they claim their indigenous to? Show me the land. Funny enough, Buhari brought up the concept of Ruga settlement. And the whole concept of Ruga was all about compensating Fulanis, giving Fulanis a place to stay or whatever. Other peoples that have stayed in where they belong and their places of origin, did they call on the government to give them any grazing reserve? And if we're even talking about grazing reserve, is grazing reserve supposed to be meant for Fulanis? Or is supposed to be a grazing reserve for the nation and everybody? But here we're talking about a situation When we talk about these people are acting out of victim as a result of victim of circumstances, they have rustled their cows or whatever. Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten that? Over time, some of these people, as far as I'm concerned, that are non-Nigerians, have come into Nigerians and have invaded people's farm to eat their farm products. And as a result of that, the tension arises. And you have the likes of Shegumi speaking in their favor, that the government have not been fair to them. In the area of education, in the area of whatever. Tell me, the schools that we have in Nigeria, is there any place in Nigeria, a school in Nigeria, that Nigerian Fulanis that are at least their ancestry can be tied to that place, that they have been exempted from going to the school? They did not. Nobody forced anybody to go to school. My parent and your parent, nobody forced them. Possibly in the times of Sardauna or whatever, people were actually brought to go to school. But after then, nobody forced anybody to go to school. The school is you have the option of either to go or not to go. So what now happens to people? Well, generally what I'm trying to say is, I like this concept that is coming with this new Hausa whatever trying to mobilize themselves to fight this insurgent. I'm telling you, till you distinguish yourself from this concept that brings in foreigners from every other nation, nothing is going to change. And for the minority tribe, stay on your guard. Stay on your guard. Don't let anybody sell those funny stories to you. I am telling you, you know who is your own, you know who are indigenous, and you know who are not indigenous. And don't ever allow any disguise.
Fulani, sai kun bar ƙasar nan a tsiyace yadda kuka shigo ta. Fulani must go.
Go where? Hausa need to learn from the Igbos. Hausa, you people need to learn from the Igbos. The reason for which I am making this comparison between the Hausa and the Igbos is because they are the two majority tribes in Nigeria. Now, an Igbo man will leave his village, his hometown, and his state to go to someone else's state to build his own business. But hardly will you see an Igbo man build an apartment or house in someone else's state. He do not have 10 times that apartment in his own hometown. If you see an Igbo man build 10 million naira house in someone else's state, he has built 100 million naira apartment in his own hometown. The Hausa, you people need to learn from the Igbos. The mistake you people have made was that you left your own hometown, your villages, your states, to go to someone else's state and village and town for business. The mistake you people are making is when you go to those places, you build your house there, build your business there, get married there, live there, die there, and forget about whether you have a state or you have hometown or village. And before you know, the Fulani has taken over your territory. They have taken over your land. They have taken over your state. Currently, the state that the Hausa can brag that is theirs has completely been taken over by the Fulanis. Kano State Governor, Abba Gida is a Fulani man. Mohammed Kaura of Bauchi is a Fulani man. Dikko Radda of Katsina is a Fulani man. The current governor of Zampara, Dauda Lawal, is a Fulani man. The current governor of Jigawa, Umar Namadi, is a Fulani man. They have taken over their traditional rulers, the position of their traditional rulers. They have taken over everything. Now the Hausas are beginning to make campaign that the Fulani must leave. To go where? The Fulani are going nowhere. I am going to make another comparison with what is happening in Jos. You see this battle taking place between the Hausas and the people of Jos, that people target religious battle. It's not a religious battle. This is the point at which some people view that it is religious. But to me, it's not religious, it is land. Why do I say so? No tribe in Plateau Jos that you will go, that they do not have people from that tribe that are Muslims. Why are they not fighting their own Muslim brothers, but they are fighting with the Hausa? I think one of the reasons is because the Hausa, majority of the Hausas are Muslims. Majority of the Plateau people are Christians. That is why they target religious fight. But it is not religious battle. It is land. If it is religious battle, why are they not fighting their own brothers who are Muslims from that place? It is exactly what is happening with the Hausa and the Fulani in those states that the Hausa are claiming is theirs. Now, those Hausas left their places. They came to Jos, they settled in Jos, they bought plot of land in Jos, built their businesses in Jos. Now the Jos people or Plateau people are angry and they want to chase the Hausa out of the land, which is impossible. They already bought those places and those places have become theirs. And there is no way and no how that you will chase the Hausas out of Plateau Jos. It is exactly the Hausa cannot chase the Fulani out of their own state or out of their own town. Now, in my own opinion, it is better we go for consensus. Let's sit down on the table and analyze the issue critically. But the issue of kicking a campaign that the Fulani must leave your land, you are just making the greatest mistake. Yes, because your parents and your great-grandparents have made the mistake of leaving their lands, and then the land has already been taken over by the Fulani.
The Hausa people willed their land to the Fulanis. They gave Fulanis their land. Their ancestral land, they give it to the Fulanis. Why? All because of religion. They are our brothers. They are Muslims. We practice same religion. So, because of their Muslims, you gave them their land. Now, they have gained ground. They are now in government. Every sector in government, they are now there. They are now tormenting you guys. This is the sad reality that religion can do, especially Islam, in any society. Fulani people are no longer fighting to defend Muhammad. They are now fighting for total cleansing of the Hausa land, to remove the original owners of the Hausa land, send them into extinction, and take over the land. This is what they are now fighting. Recently, an Hausa man was arrested just for asking that the Hausa state be allowed to be governed by an Hausa man. He was arrested by the federal government that is being controlled by these same Fulanis. This is the sad reality that religion can bring into any society, especially Islam. So, until an average Hausa man starts understanding the kind of damage that Islam has done to their society, I can assure you, they will never be free. They will never be free. They will continue being slaves to these Fulanis from this generation to the next generation. But one thing I can assure these Fulani is that they will never gain ground in Igbo land. Our blood will go in for it.
If the Fulanis are Nigerians, why is it that they don't have their ancestral homes? Everybody get where they come from. Why are they living inside the forest? Why don't they have ancestral homes if they are Nigerians? This is the question. They are not Nigerians. These people. You see, they're moving from one forest to the other just to cause havoc. They don't take permission from the owner of this forest. I mean, I don't know so that human beings then get the forest. Yes. Yes, you don't just occupy any forest without taking permission. Why would you be staying inside a forest? This is the question, if not for bad intentions. Do you forbid to go and rent, even if in a cheap place for one village? Rent, they stay. They pay rent like every normal human being. It's criminals.
Before they say Jack Robinson. You see this truth I want to talk now. It go vex many people, but we need to say it. We need to talk about it. It go vex many people, but we need to talk about it. So you go day Reco. So you go talk. If anything happen, now the one way don't happen before, we carry it and everybody call it put on top of. Like if something happen for farm now. Nah, headsman. Yes. If anything happen Hausa, if anything, I beg come. When we differentiate something now, there is Hausa and there is Fulani. Indigenous people to Nigeria, not Hausa people. So Hausas, they're Nigerians, right? Fulanis, we all know. We all know, right? Make I not talk that one too much. But I beg, no be everything we Fulani do. Now here Hausa do am. Make I repeat. No be everything we Fulani do. Now here Hausa do. And no be everything we Hausa do. Now here Fulani do. And no be everything we even we do. Now here Hausa do. Because our jinta, our stubborn children, when no one walk, they will go do something we no good. They will come say, oh, na Hausa do am, na Fulani do am, na that talk. I say nobody want talk with that. Oh, now this one do am. They go come put am for that, but nobody will talk say that my pikin do am. Oh, so I beg. Me will not light this our Nigeria up. With all this gaslighting don't call it too much. Me no can go light the Nigeria up itself. I beg. No be everything, no be every bad thing wey happen inside bush na here Hausa do. The Hausa wey me I know, they no fit swallow egg. That's the truth. The closest people where I know say they are reasoning. Yeah, this part of their reasoning is still close to Western world. One line and them go their side now. Go their side. Go see the way they behave. See ordinarily they are driving in their road. Now only their side. Now I say that thing where they talk around about give traffic to the left. It's still their side. Give traffic. I say I shock. Motor reach roundabout. He stop. And the car where they come from the left go. After that one go, now he proceed. I shock. Okay, I shock. No. But meanwhile, our own side, as they reach roundabout, she see the amount. Now who first enter that roundabout? Now first enter. No decorum, nothing. And people like you will come out and say you want to protest. What do you think people like us we don't see? Where we know say the problem is within. The problem is within. But nobody wants to talk. Everybody just wants to blame somebody. Yes, now everybody wants to, like me now, as they drink this thing now. If the honey we have for this thing don't reach, now my fault. I don't go talk say now my fault. So please, learn how to take responsibilities. Now your children, and then they do most of these things. Yes. Now your children. So I beg, leave Aboki alone. All of us get jinta. Now how we reduce those our jinta? Because all these children now, all these children of now, all these Gen Z. You see why they go use the last alphabet for them. Now them be the last two. Alright. So I beg you, there's difference between Hausa and Fulani. And the Hausas with me, I know they are very, very kind people. Very, very kind.
When it comes to North, we have 44 local governments and there is no single Hausa governor. We have 44 local governments in North and there is no single Hausa governor. All the old governor and deputy governor are Fulanis. And the real indigenous people that owns North is Hausa. People do say Hausa and Fulani are the same brothers. They are not the same brothers. For you to be brothers, you have to be related. They are not related. Fulani are just visitors that come and refuse to go. And yet today, in all the old local governments, there is no one single Hausa governor. Every one of them are Fulani. Even Kano, that is an ancient kingdom, there is no single Hausa governor. What is happening, Hausa people? I told you that Hausa is supposedly left uneducated. They are forces. Hausa must wake up. Imagine 44 local governments, no single governor, no governor that bears Hausa name in their own hometown.
Just indigents and Hausa drama in Plateau State. I made a couple of videos and it stirred up a lot of reactions, which is normal. I brought it to the public, so public have the right to bring out their own opinion. I want to address a couple of things, which number one is going to the Hausas direct. We have Igbos in Plateau State, we have Yoruba, we have all tribes in Plateau State. They are not always stirring up all this, indigent, we have to get indigent. But why are you Hausas always doing it? Why? You guys like problems. I swear. You come to another person's land, you want to force indigenship on yourself. Like, make it make sense. Another person is in your land and is calm, composed, not stressed. I feel like, if they even get indigenous from all this your land and other places, it's because they want to apply things in your land, and that's why they even try to get it. Not because they want to feel it's their right to be in the place, but in Jos, you guys feel it's your right to be part of Jos indigens, and that is something we really, really need to address. And you need to work on yourself, because kuna de gani giving. Another thing is based on the court ruling in Jos North about this lady that was granted indigenous form to her son. If you check it very well, her family, her father was like an indigene. He's an indigene. Do you understand? And he has been an indigene for long, based on how I read about it. So in her case, it's understandable. He has been an indigene for long. Like you just come just 10 years ago, 30 years ago. You want me then give you indigenous form. See what's happen. Like through the right process. See what's happen. Lastly, don't get it wrong. When I say I've seen people with indigens of another place and they're not from that place, you know what I mean. And you know I'm being honest. You have seen them. It's normal. It happens in Nigeria. Normal thing now. It's very normal in Nigeria. You know. But you guys are picking it like it's a big deal. Like, because tribalism here carried the Muajos. Yeah, it has finished us. Tribalism, religion. At the end of the day, I'll leave you with this thing. Hausas, let's all relax and stay together. Nobody's trying to fight for space. It's our space. You came, we accommodate you, so relax. Nkasa, that's indigens. Relax and hold your lands. Like, hold your lands. If you want your land to be yours forever, hold your lands. I'm not going to say much. And if my video made you feel a certain way, I'm done. I am done with anything else to do with politics, religion in the plateau. Nah, it's not worth the stress. So